esports. Like, you don't understand how much the NASL sound guy actually does.
That's really sad, because he's like known for doing a terrible job, while he actually does a really good job.
He does. Most of the time, but if you compliment him, he gets cocky and then he screws up.
I've seen a lot of openings in my life in PvZ, but I don't think I've seen this one yet.
Gas before gate?
It's a 9 pylon behind the mineral line into a Vespian geyser.
DT opening.
I actually have not seen this yet. It's going to warp in the gateway behind this. It's going to be the quickest gas of all time. Do you think he's just going to go like 4 gates super quick?
It's possible, but I think if you're going to go gas first, it has to be some kind of crazy tech build. I'm pretty eager to see it unfold. It's funny because Dan was talking about how Oz has such unique builds, and right off the bat, his first game here in the North American Star League, he's going to show us one.
This is a crazy build by Oz. Oz is, of course, the yellow Protoss player representing Team Fnatic, and the barcode account is used by Galaxy, our Korean Zerg player representing Team Slayers.
That's right. Team Slayers is really represented here in Season 4 of the North American Star League. They won a lot of the qualifiers. They had a couple guys still left over in the league after Season 3, and of course MMA was invited due to his great tournament results through 2012.
2 pylons up so far, Ben. Cybernetic score being warped in. Oz, where are you going to take this? During all this, Oz is now up to 16 workers at his mineral line, Ben. He's still producing workers, but he's saving a little bit of chrono boost.
He's got so much gas, Kevin. I swear to you, it's either going to be a one-base Stargate play or a DT build.
No, there's no way that's going to be one-base Stargate. I still think it's just going to be gateway stuff. I'll bet you it's going to be gateway stuff.
I mean, I'm not going to make that bet because I have no idea what to expect here, but look at all this gas that he's got. Yeah. What you going to do with all that gas?
What makes Sentry?
It's Sentry and start warp gate, so maybe it is just a fast 4 gate, like you said. Turns out Rotti knows his stuff.
Well, we're not there yet. Galaxy is still pretty unaware of what's going on, man. He's gonna fly in the Overlord line. It's like, why don't you have a Nexus
I don't understand what's happening right now.
Don't tell me you're going for the 3-gate expand, that you just suddenly warped back in time and that you're playing this game like it. Well, actually, he's gonna expand right now, so it's gonna be a 1-gate expand.
Okay. Well, that's not what I was expecting at all.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. The hatchery is already up. He is up 6 workers though, but Galaxy went for pretty quick gas as well, Ben, so he's going to have really quick speed links. So if Oz wants to get aggressive with these gateway units...
it could be risky.
Yep. We of course did make predictions as well for this game, Ben.
I don't remember who I picked.
I think you picked Oz.
But maybe the NASL sound guy can tell me. One of his many jobs is keeping up with our predictions. He just told me, yes, it is Oz. He does so much, Kevin.
I know, the NASL sound guy.
He also brings water every day for himself, but we all drink it. It's really kind of sad. We're so mean to the NASL sound guy.
And he also plays really a lot of StarCraft.
He does, and he's still just awful.
Yeah, he's terrible. I don't think there's anyone worse than the NASL sound guy, which is sad because I really wish that he was better in StarCraft. He's
to be fair, you did bet him that that you would win 10 games in a row against him, and he won like the 3rd one.
Yeah, well, there was and then I won like 6 more on a row. The only reason why he won that game is because I was listening to music and I didn't see 4 zealots in my base. He would have never won that game in a million years. Everybody knows it's true. I was just singing songs. Freaking NASL sound guy. That's probably the worst game I've played in my life. Ben, there is a Twilight Council going up right now.
I knew it!
Why? We are not there yet.
I was right after all.
You still think it's going to be DTs?
No. I think it's just going to be Blink.
He only has 3 gates right now, so DTs is sort of likely. It's very weird opening so far by Oz, Ben, but right now we're 6 minutes and 50 seconds into the game, and they're even on workers, but of course Galaxy did have pretty quick speed, so Galaxy did not play this as economic as possible either.
Yeah, interestingly, these kinds of openings are probably going to be a lot more common in Heart of the Swarm because of the Mothership Core.
The new and improved Mothership Core, I have to add. Because the old Mothership Core, there was no way it was going to be useful with these kind of timings. Right now, Ben, it's so cheap, I don't even notice it.
You don't want to say it right now?
I rather don't say it. Don't make me say it.
Maybe you should just say it.
No, I don't want to say it.
You need to say it.
It's damn cheap, man. It's really damn cheap. We still have 3 gates. Blink is being researched right now, while 2 additional gates are being warped in.
Yep, it is going to be some sort of wonky Blink Stalker build. No Forge, though, Kev.
Look at how blind Oz has been playing. Oz does not care, man. This is what Oz has seen.
He's like, hey, I'm just going to do this build. You do whatever the hell you want. This is my build.
And I really don't care what you do.
What do they say in Full Metal Jacket? This is my build. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
That makes no sense, no? Because if this is his build and there are many like that build, why is this one his?
Because it's not the same as other builds, but
yeah,
it's
so
his.
then it's not. Then you can say there are many.
There
builds
can be
like
many
this.
builds like it. There's Blinkstalker builds.
Yeah, you want to go like that? Fine, talk yourself out of it. That's what you always do. You never admit that you're in the wrong.
Little Zergling run by attempted here in the back of the NASL.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's mutiny. I was like, how are those stalkers going to get out? Oh, they have blink. Here comes the big push. This is a very fast blink stalker push. 9 minute, 2-base blink aggression.
Yeah, that's kind of sick actually. It's sort of disgusting even. A lot of Zerglings are on the way, Ben. It's going to be 36 links, but those 4 sentries, they are the backbone of this army.
Third base is just going to go right down, and how is this going to work out? Zerglings not going to engage just yet.
There's still quite some money as well for Galaxy. Galaxy does have a couple of spine crawlers, but there's a sick amount of stalkers.
Many stalkers. I like that Galaxy set up this little surround here. There goes the Guardian Shield, just going to try to bust the front. Good force fields on one side, but not so great in the back. Oh, much better now. As a lot of that surface area getting restricted. Spine Crawler's doing great work on these stalkers, though. Haven't really seen many blinks. Force field's starting to expire. It's going to get really dicey, Kev.
It's starting to look quite dark for these stalkers indeed. So far, Oz still doing a pretty good job keeping those stalkers alive, but he needs a new warp in, Ben.
And he does have a new warp in. 5 more stalkers. Will it be enough? 18 lings in production. I think it's not going to be enough, Kev. I think these lings are going to crush this.
Oz only has 34 probes behind this, Ben.
Lings do come sweeping out. Oh, but blink stalkers are so cost effective when you blink them correctly.
Oh, he just blinked all of them.
And he does work himself down into another corner. There's the next warp in. 2 more spines about to finish. I think Galaxy's starting to run out of units, Kev.
Yeah, that stalker ball is climbing right now. We have 14 stalkers against 21 links. That's always a good scenario. Oz has to take one more good fight, and this might be it.
Needs some blinks. We do get like half a blink. Drones coming in from behind. Putting those crab claws to work. A couple of Zealots going to be warped in to try and help this. Nice blink micro here by Oz, and I think he's officially done it.
Really crazy timing by Oz.
That's a crazy timing. That's a great way to describe it. Stalker's going to make one more round of blinks, and then I think that's going to be all she wrote. Galaxy down to just 28 drones. He's lost all of his drones. He's losing his queens. He has no more capacity to inject. Except up in his main base, where he has been doing a good job keeping up with that. The Queen's energy is so low. It's really impressive. But it doesn't matter because the natural has been breached. The spines are all dead. GG is called, and Oz, welcome to the North American Star League with some very unique, really wacky Blinkstalker play.
Yeah, really interesting timing. He just did not care about what his opponent did. He did not scout at all. This was his build. There were many like it. But
that one was his. I don't know what he would have done against any number of all-ins, like Roach Speedling.
And not just that, like imagine if he plays against 2 Blazer Faster, he's going to be so dead.
Imagine if he plays against even... I have no other examples.
Roaches. Roaches always work, man.
Roaches. That game brought to you guys by Cooler Master. So if you want to thank them for the craziness that we just witnessed, head over to coolermaster-usa.com. Buy yourself a new case designed to keep your components cool and your room looking cool because they have neat lights. True story. Also neat keyboards and mice.
And headsets and microphones.